Greetings and blessings. I am Lord Maitreya, and I wish to say how wonderful it is that you are in these spaces of learning to become more happy, more wise, more depth within you. A spiritual person who truly learns to understand how to go deep is a person who is well grounded in the ways of the light and who understands that all things are within that person of love, and that the only way to advance forward is to go within and to understand the deeper love within. For most of the people upon your plane, this is so difficult. Many people ask, how do I do that? Ascended Masters, how do I go deep within the heart? And I, as Lord Maitreya, say, have courage to go within. For if you do not go within, it means you don't have the courage to go within deeper. What is it that you are so afraid of to go within? Are you afraid to see your true being? Are you afraid to discover you? Are you afraid to see you in the greater universe? Are you afraid that you are not adequate or worthy for the greater blessings? All these things stop a person from advancing forward. A person who has courage to go within is a person who's wise and becomes more grounded. And grounded within means to understand self and to have that courage to discover self and to be strong in the beliefs of who they are without wavering, without the fear. The weak ones will always choose to run away from within, and they will cower at the first opportunity to go within. They will never be strong. They may say they are spiritual, and they may say they meditate, but that is only on the surface. They only do it for healing, for feeling peace. That is not growing in the true spiritual self. The true spiritual self is going beyond that need of healing, going beyond that need of staying on the surface. That spiritual being desires to feel the great being within and to connect within it. That takes courage. That is when you step into a higher self-awakening consciousness, because that higher self desires to heal the lower self more than all things, and will never judge that lower self, but it will love the lower self. It will not even see the lower self as lower self, but it will see all things as friends. Friend, thank you for having been here for so long. You have taught me well, dear friend. You've taught me to have courage, but now I wish to stand into greater courage, to greater strength, to more beauty and wisdom, and I'm not afraid to see that rising within me, because I know that is my true, authentic self. And I want to understand my true authentic self, for that is not a self, an ego. For the ego will always judge self, but the authentic self is the true self. Help me to discover that spirit. Help me to discover my true authentic self. And I, as Lord Maitreya, say how beautiful it is that you can learn to stand into greater authentic self now with a great Chiron and a great activations, for he gives you the frequencies to step into that. And the more you learn to love self, the more you can understand you. For then those healings are given. Those healings are great. And they help you to become free from the lower self states. And slowly your consciousness will heal. And that is a beautiful gift for those who desire to understand greater love consciousness. The awakening one is truly blessed at this time, for your road is becoming greater and lighter and brighter and more guided than ever before upon your plane. No longer do you need to stay stuck for lifetime. Now you can have the opportunity with the great healings of the great Chiron to rise beyond your human self and to ascend into the greater love dimensions. This is the blessing for those who desire it, but it must come from within you. And that desire must become so strong to move you to the activations. When your desire is strong, then the greater ones, including myself, Lord Maitreya, will help you to come to the activations, because they are the most important part of all your human existence. They are, like the great one, Chiron states, your conclusion to your human lifetimes for those who step into those loving rays, because they are the beginning of your star realm love existence once again for those who desire it. So I, as Lord Maitreya, say, learn to go deeper within. Learn to overcome the fear of going within. Learn to see how the one within wants to step into a greater authentic self, which is all love. And I wish you, and I bless you, a beautiful time filled with blessings and wishes from the greatest love around, to help you become healed so that you can rise and ascend upwards with the great Chiron and all the great star realms of love. Greetings and many blessings. I am Lord